Well, ever since game was over last night, the biggest message I gave our guys was to reset themselves, reset their hearts, and be prepared to play for 40 minutes. The team that we beat yesterday will not be the team we play tomorrow. We're going to see the championship version of Northern Kentucky, and that's what we saw today. I told my guys last night, never break. Don't break no matter the circumstances, no matter how difficult it gets. Dig down deep into your soul, deep into your character. For the entire last 8 or 9 months, we've been preparing for a battle. And whatever you prepared, this is the moment to bring it out. And the guys fought. They didn't break. Torrey Patton had a slow start, but I told him to stay with it. He stayed with it. He ended up with 18 and 12. Same thing with Craig Baudouin. To finish a game with 14.6 assists, 5 steals, and 3 rebounds, that's remarkable minutes by a leader. Last but not least, Alec Oglesby. I spoke to him last night. I told him, if your heart's not right, if you're upset about points, if your heart's not right, you'll never be able to receive what's in store for you in the future. You got to be prepared to help this team win. And he accepted that challenge. He hit big shot after big shot. I think that corner 3 from Craig was the biggest shot of the game. And it was something that gave us a little bit of space. But to shoot 6 for 10 from the field, 5 from 8 from the 3, the player of the game in my eyes is Alec Oglesby. And all along, our team is a team where somebody else is going to step up. We are winners by committee. The last 320 Horizon League minutes, we've just taken it one minute at a time. We don't look at our record. We try to take it one game at a time. We didn't look at a streak. We just looked at the 40 minutes that was ahead of us. And I'm proud of our guys. This is a program victory, one that is obviously passed down from team to team, year to year. And hopefully the connection of that win is something that we could make not just our former players, but our alumni, our student body, our fans excited about. I'm proud of our guys.
All right, Hugh, we'll start with you.
Coach, congratulations on the win tonight. You are now 8-0 in the Horizon League. I don't know if you saw, but last night, John Rothstein, one of college basketball's insiders, tweeted Cleveland State is now 7-0. Well, now 8-0, but is 7-0 in Horizon League play. Dennis Gates, a pupil of Leonard Hamilton, is making major waves at the mid-major level, and Gates was a longtime assistant at Florida State. I'm just curious, could you speak as to what that means of the job, maybe Leonard Hamilton did, to help you get to this point, or what you've done to get yourself to this point, or?
Yeah, that's a great question. The one thing that stands out in that quote or that tweet, I don't read Twitter. I may retweet every once in a while, but the most important is Leonard Hamilton and what he's been able to do for me in my life in preparation for opportunity. There's no such thing as a bad job. All of them are great opportunities. When he was an assistant at University of Kentucky, the best job in the country, he left to go to Oklahoma State. At that point, everybody considered Oklahoma State a bad job. Well, Leonard Hamilton wouldn't be Leonard Hamilton if it wasn't for his confidence in himself and everything that he's learned along the way to go tackle what other people may be afraid of. Ultimately, he taught me how to not only go after your dreams, but to pursue and recruit young men that are tough enough to accept the challenges. It's never going to be easy, but when you recruit character and you build it within, something special can always happen. As long as you don't break. If you allow them to see your worries, they'll become worried. If you allow them to see your confidence, they'll become confident. And that's what he taught me. I'm so thankful of what he's done, and I talk to him almost every day. I'm just here to hopefully make him proud. And I'm proud of our guys. I mean, this is a team victory, but, I don't read too much of Twitter, but hopefully our fans are able to celebrate this moment and celebrate what the program is doing.
All right, Bob.
Thank you, Coach.
So obviously we saw a lot more of Eichelberger today, and it looks like just looking at the matchup, it looked like he got the best of Adrian Nelson, who, let's face it, is no slouch when it comes to the to getting in the paint. Did did the extended minutes for Eichelberger, was that more because of the matchup, or was it more of trying to ease him back in a little bit more every day?
It was because of the size, but also being able to stop a leading rebounder, a great team who's blocked out. Our message last night was we got to hold them under 10 offensive rebounds. And that's what we did. They had 9, but we wanted to disrupt, at least from a physical standpoint, them crashing the glass and collapsing our rebounding shell. And our guys did that. Al's body did that. He was able to come away with 7 rebounds and 6 points, but also they were crucial. And I think when you look at the veteran leadership that he has, at that point at the end of the game, we were going offense, defense, and he wanted to make sure that Deontay Johnson got in, and it was his suggestion. And I got to respect that. Whenever the players make a suggestion, I try to lean on their side, unless it's obviously I got to go the other direction. But I wanted to obviously go with that. And that was his suggestion, man. And I thank him for doing those things.
We'll go with Tom.
I think you said on the radio show that you were waiting for Oglesby to have a breakout game, and he had his breakout game today. Could you talk about him?
Well, Alec Oglesby is a very talented young man. He's hit that freshman wall, trying to figure out his way through and navigate through where his success will come. And I just told him all the time, all along, don't base your success on a category in the points column. And somehow, some way along the lines, young people look at that as a barometer to their success. But he's been helping us defensively. He's done a great deal. But I knew this game we needed somebody to break out who hadn't led us in scoring before. And he was up to that point until Torrey got that last basket or last free throws to get him 18 points. But Alec did a great job. He's a very confident young man. He's a son of a coach. And having this moment, he's going to continue to build on it. And he's no doubt our player of the game in my eyes.
Anyone else got anything for Coach?
Could you talk about our defense? Our defense is what keeps us in the game, especially when we have offensive struggles sometimes. Could you just talk about the defense?
Well, I don't know about the offensive struggles, but defensively, you have to look at us being in the right position. Our guys do a great job, meaning the staff do a great job, a wonderful job preparing us for each game in preparation. Actually, this was Coach Ryan Charbonne's scout, but we made Coach Joyce watch the film from a different perspective, and he was able to give us some things that he thought would hurt us, and lo and behold, that's what Northern Kentucky did. Our guys did a great job defensively positioning. We tried to get away with some fouls, but Northern Kentucky, to their credit, man, they wheeled themselves into the paint at the very beginning of the game, and at some point, we stood up and built the wall and was able to stop these guys from penetrating and obviously contesting shots. I think the play of the game on Northern Kentucky, Faulkner went down with some cramps in his calves, and that disrupted them as well. But you look at the young freshman Warwick, he played a heck of a game. He missed that last second shot to tie it, and that vision of his teammates to be able to find, he carried them throughout the game, but we finally was able to get a stop and a rebound.
Do you have an update on Demoy Hodges' hand? He left the game with a hand injury.
I don't have. Demoy was ready to get back in the game, but I don't have a update on that. We'll get all that Monday. I'll let you guys know once the radio show starts.
Anything else for Coach? No? Awesome. Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you, guys. Go Vikes.